This is a major issue, and I'm going to tell you why I think it's a major issue because I put out a video very early this morning called "Heads Up" on my YouTube channel. It's almost an hour long. It's not really a rant; it's more information than anything else, my own opinions and thoughts on things or what have you. But being that I'm a dad of two adult children in their 20s, a son and a daughter. This concerns me. I had a heart to heart with my son this weekend, and I suggest other people have heart to hearts with your children or grandchildren or whatever, if they are of draft age, which I believe from my own personal experience, things I've studied and researched over the years, you're pretty much looking at age 18 to 26, maybe 17, but around 18 to 26, which would be the ones that they would get first if there were to be another draft. And a lot of people are talking about that. I know years ago that sounded comical, even amusing, like a joke, like a conspiracy. Not so much now. Not with what this regime is doing, not with what Kegsbrett did with calling in the generals and the admirals, reading them the riot act, and not with kicking people out of the military for various medical um, situations where they can't shave or whatever else because of, so little pseudo folliculitis. I talk about all that in my video from this morning, mostly affecting, African American community, black men in particular, when it comes to shaving. I dealt with all that stuff as a hospital corpsman, in Camp Lejeune back in the early 90s, and people got medically discharged even way back then for things like that. So they are kicking a lot of people out. And yet, but at the same time, we're spreading ourselves thin and just starting wars everywhere. And I said, we don't declare anything. We just go to war. We just attack. We just hit, and expect there to be no retaliation, because of the arrogance and stupidity of this regime and our country and so forth. Like there's not going to be any retaliation, like nothing's going to come back on us, like we're not going to get hit back or anything, or Lord forbid, but well, I would say Lord forbid, Lord will be done, but if there was something to happen on our homeland and it was initiated in such a manner like a 9/11 or whatever, a foxtrot, you know what I'm talking about there. I mean, things of that nature. So it's something that people need to be concerned about. It's the hard conversations that I think people need to have with their family, specifically if you have children, grown adult children of draft age,